This week we're taking a bite out of Italy and visiting Eataly. It's the New York mecca of edible Italy, brought to us by Mario Batali and Lidia Bastianich, who gave us a personal tour. We sample everything from classic Neapolitan pizza to Lidia's own panzotti, plus find out how you can cook alongside my favorite chef on the planet. We also hit Little Italy to meet one rule-breaking Roman pizza maker and to find out what an airport has to do with a food cart. Plus, we've got an offer you can't refuse, where you can rub elbows with real New York mafia wives without sleeping with the fishes. Then we are hitting the road to prepare the perfect Italian lunch, squid ink linguine.
Tutti a tavola a mangiare. Toni on New York starts right now.
I'm walking around and feeling fine. The sun is shining in my face. Crossing the street, cars are passing by. Thinking how I love this place. Can you feel the wind in your hair?
At the turn of the 20th century, about 5 million Italians moved to America, many of them right here to New York. Now, while most of these immigrants planned to make money here and then return back to Italy to be with their families, only about a quarter of them ever went back. Many who stayed made Little Italy their home, and while everyone knows that Italian culture runs deep in New York City, we couldn't help but wonder, why did they come here in the first place?
Toni, a lot of people think of America as the great land of opportunity, but in reality, you have to look at what's happening in the home country. And in Italy, it begins in 1861 with a law that unifies the nation of Italy. Now, on paper, this looks fantastic. However, it is deeply discriminatory against Southern Italians. Viewing the industrialized North, Southern Italians are taxed, they have people being introduced to factory life, farms are shrinking, and really within less than 20 years, large numbers of Southern Italians are coming to the United States and New York in particular. The sons and the fathers are saying, we have to make money. For the first time in their lives, they need money. It's a new global economy 120 years ago.
In recent years, the neighborhood of Little Italy has been shrinking as other immigrant communities have grown. But there is a new Italian movement taking place in Manhattan, and the epicenter is called Eataly. At the intersection of 5th and Broadway, you will find the very first skyscraper in Manhattan, the iconic Flatiron Building. If you imagine the front as an arrow, it points directly to a new defining landmark in the neighborhood, the New York mecca of edible Italy, appropriately called Eataly. Equal parts grocery store and food court, this 50,000 square foot bazaar is devoted to the food and culinary traditions of Italy. Eataly got its start in Torino, the Italian region famous for white truffles and red wine. But its New York location has taken the concept to a whole new level by its highly visible restaurateur ringleaders, Mario Batali, his business partner, Joe Bastianich, and Joe's mom, renowned author and chef Lidia Bastianich. My culinary superhero explains the difference between Little Italy and Eataly.
Little Italy represented the immigrant. And when the first immigrant came and sort of this gathering together for the needs of newly settled immigrants. And even the food, you know, the Italian-American food, delicious, wonderful food, but it's different. It's not what people eat in Italy. It's food of adaptation. And I think now more than ever, people are traveling, people are informed, and people want the authentic food of Italy.
Eataly boasts an impressive variety of artisanal cheese, 125 types in all. But there's one cheese made right here on the premises. After all, in Naples, if the mozzarella is over 2 hours old, Italians won't touch it.
You see, so he has this curd that I was talking about, and he shreds it. And he's gonna add to it some hot water, but not overly hot, kind of just at the body, just before boiling. And what's gonna happen is that the curd is gonna kind of melt into it, but not completely melt. And he's gonna begin to work it. Now let's see if you have the knack.
Okay, if I have the knack.
Have the moves.
Don't quit your day job is what Lydia's saying right now.
No, that's
okay. So
make it nice. There you go. You get nice
Whoa.
smooth. Now press it.
Press it. Quick.
Okay.
And then
that's it.
And take them out.
Ecco!
Now try it.
Oh, try it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can try it just like this.
Yeah. Just bite into it.
old enough.
Beautiful, huh? The milk squirts in your mouth. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
If you're not tagging along with Lidia, Eataly can be a bit overwhelming. Where to start, where to go, how to find what you're looking for. If you've come for dinner preps, your first stop should be the bakery, where they bake over 2,700 loaves on a slow day.
If you want to come in.
Is that the rustic with the figs?
That is the rustic with the fig.
You know what you're doing, my friend.
Thank you very much.
I like it. Next stop, the olive oil section, where you'll find over 100 different types, all from Italy. Eataly has the largest selection of boutique single-state olive oils in all of New York. Pick up a bottle or two and move on to the fresh pasta stop. For Italians, making fresh pasta by hand is an art that follows traditions that are centuries old. Just like the oils, each region has its own unique identity. You can essentially tour the country through the amazing offerings right here. Panzotti, half-moon ravioli filled with ricotta and spinach that hail from the northwestern coastal region of Liguria. Freshly cut tagliatelle, the traditional type of pasta from Emilia-Romagna. You can even find one of my personal favorites, squid ink tagliatelle. But what if you don't feel like cooking? Then you have to head over to La Pizza for a truly authentic slice of Naples. Even the oven was imported along with the pizzaioli. That's pizza chefs in Italian.
You know what the Neapolitan pizza, the characteristics are? Mm-hmm. It's the cornicione. The cornicione, the kind of the frame, it's puffy and crunchy. And then the center, they like it a little wet. People don't like that, but that's the Neapolitan.
That's the class, and that's what you do here.
Yes. The freshness of the tomato.
I feel like rub it all over my body.
You're gonna have a little panzotti.
All right, I can work with that.
It's just a little butter and a little bit of stock, and then some toasted pistachio on top and some grana padano cheese.
I can't eat alone.
Toni.
I can't eat alone, Lidia.
All right.
It smells so good. There's a little zest in that. What's zest?
Little lemon zest. The freshness. Isn't that good?
Not bad, Lidia.
Mangiamo, mangiamo.
It's not every day that one of the world's most recognized chefs shows me her secrets in the kitchen. And if you need a little tutorial, you are in luck, because also housed in this Italophile paradise is where you can learn from Lidia herself.
La Scuola, the little school, but it's the savory school. And this is seats 20. And what we do here is really, we do gems of demonstration.
And you actually teach some of these classes.
I do. I teach tonight, I'm going to teach a
I
class.
know. Yeah.
They get to taste everything that we cook and that we talk about, and they get matching wine, as you can see. I love it, I have fun. It's direct contact with the customers. But you know, when you have all these beautiful products tantalizing you, I said, okay, you want to cook? I want something new. So we offer the school kind of a taste of it and an instruction, and you go home and nothing too complicated. I work with food, but I live to eat.
Coming up, we scour the city for the best gluten-free pizza, and we found it. Then we're off to meet the mafia for the perfect photo op. You've heard of the Big Apple, but what exactly is the Golden Apple, and where can you find it? Plus, it's our pop-up New York quiz with my mini-me, Megan Brown.
That's right, Toni. We're putting New Yorkers to the test to see how well you know your city. Today, the tasty question on the table is, where in New York did pizza get its start? Actually, in all of America. It happened right here. Do you know where I am? We've got some delicious clues coming up.